Welcome everyone, welcome. It's Thursday again, Thursday afternoon here in Europe, and I know it's already evening in Asia, and it's morning in the US, and I know we have you amazing thought leaders from all over the world. You're entrepreneurs, speakers, change makers, and I know you have a mission and you want to get your voice and your message out in a greater way. This is why you joined our HeartPowered Global Nation. This is why you're here with us. And, again, every Thursday we are here together to inspire you, and Kalia, welcome, and Annalena, welcome. It's great to have you. Welcome with us. So every Thursday, as you know, we are here to inspire you, to share with you some precious and powerful hints and tips, so that you can use the power of your whole voice in a greater way, share your message in a greater way, speak up, grow your impact, grow your income, grow your business, and make a bigger difference in the world with us together. Great. Hi, Kalia. Thank you for the hello. Thank you for saying hi. It's great to have you. And everyone that's here with us, please just give us a like or a love and say hello. Right? As you know, we are talking about how you become more visible as an outstanding thought leader that you are. And you can start right here, right now, being courageous and just in the comments saying hi, so we know that you're here with us, right? So, as you know, since December, pretty much, we have been running what is the mindset of thought leaders. And we said thought leaders in the first place are courageous. They share the message courageously. They're brave and bold. And again, we took the word courageous apart and we took every single letter, and every single letter stands for something. So we've gone quite a while already, and we have spoken about how outstanding thought leaders, start with clarity. Clarity on who do they want to connect with, who do they want to speak to and serve, who is their ideal and best audience, who are their best clients, so they can make the biggest difference. And also they're very clear on what is their best offer, what difference do they want to make, and so on, right? We spoke about the power of why, why do you want to stand out and get visible, right? And really we spoke about, how do you gain more clarity on your purpose, your audience, your clients, and your greatest offer. And then we spoke about, how you become more original, how you become more unique so that no one can copy you easily. We spoke about how you become more unapologetic with sharing your voice, sharing your opinion, showing up, okay? And by being unapologetically you attract the right people that resonate with your why and your purpose. And maybe you create a distance to the people that you are not the perfect expert or thought leader for, because they need something else, and that's perfectly fine. If you want to stand out, you're not the everyone for, everything for everyone, but you have something special. It's so unique and unapologetically yours that, makes you really stand out. And then we also spoke about the importance of showing up regularly. Outstanding thought leaders show up regularly, show up consistently. They're always out there. They always have something to share and some insights to give. And, again, the more regularly you show up, the more people start following you, and they bring others to connect with you as well. And also we spoke about how you are more authentically yourself, right? And again, that is also linked with being unapologetically you and being originally you. However, being authentic goes even further than that. It really means that you show up for who you are. You have an authentic message, you have an authentic style, you show up your way, right? You're just you, and again, that makes you, outstanding. Okay, if you were just yourself, there's only you in this world. If you show up authentically, people connect with your energy, they connect with your unique message and style, and they will want to spend more time with you, right? So hi Jessica, great to have you, and Georgia and others that are here with us, great to have you. So again, we also spoke about how you're more generous, how you're more generous with your sharing, and how do you never run out of, information and material to share with your best audience, right? Because again, outstanding thought leaders are very generous. They always share what they learn. They don't hold back. And it's also something that a lot of my clients say to me. They say, Monique, that's what we love about you. You never hold anything back. You just pass it all on to us. Every method, every tool, every book you read, every video you watch, you always bring it and share it with us. All the insights you gain to grow your business, you're also sharing that with us. And again, just be more generous. And if you're generous, again, people are generously rewarding you back, right? And then also we spoke about how do you become more engaging, because that is a question a lot of thought leaders are asking me, and they say, hey Monique, how can I make sure that I'm not just sharing content and then no one likes it or comments on it or shares it further? How can I engage people more? And outstanding thought leaders are not just speaking about one thing, it's a one-way street. They're really creating a dialogue with people. They're really creating like an exchange. They're engaging people, because only when people are engaged, they will take some of your hints and make it theirs, and they'll take action on it. And when they take action on it, they get results. And only when they get results, they see that what you have to share is valuable to them, and they want to know more from you, learn more from you, and eventually they want to talk to you and work with you. So again, you need to engage people in your conversations, in your communications, in your sharings. And also last time we spoke about how you're more organized, right? How, thought leaders don't just show up and they share spontaneously whatever is going through their mind and heart in the moment. Yes, that as well. But they have structure. They have, they have an organization. They know exactly what they share, when and how. And we gave you some precious hints and tips on how you can get organized for yourself in a greater way. So every single point, actually, we covered over the weeks in one of our sessions. And if I got you curious, you can just dive into the media section of the HeartPowered Global Nation and just, dive into some of these videos again. Just pick the topics that resonates most with you and keep an eye out. Again, you haven't missed anything this way. You can still catch up and get inspired on all these amazing, uplifting topics that I just mentioned. And of course, today we're going to go further. We take the next step in the word courageous. Okay, after the second O, there's actually a second U, and that stands for unlimitedness. Again, outstanding thought leaders are unlimited. They seem to never run out of ideas to share. They never seem to run out of, material. They seem to make really good money. They seem to be really unlimited. They're making a lot of money. They always have something to share. They're always visible, right? And, because of that, they're very generous as well, right? So let me ask you, as a thought leader, if you think about yourself right now, and hi, Gail, it's great to have you. Welcome. So, if you think about yourself right now as a thought leader, how unlimited are you as a thought leader yourself? Where do you think you are? And I would say that, maybe on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 is like, I'm quite limited with what I can share and the amount of money I make, and, as a thought leader. And number 5 would be, oh my God, I always have ideas to share, and I'm always present, and I'm always sharing generously. I'm making a lot of money with my sharing and being a thought leader. Where are you right now on a scale of 1 to 5? Put it into the chat here. I'd like to see where you are right now, okay? So let me also from time to time look to the side so that I can see what your number is, what you're sharing, what you're saying where you are right now, okay? And okay, so again, where are you? Annalena, Jessica, Georgia, and Gail, and everyone else, right? Okay, outstanding thought leaders are unlimited and generous. How unlimited are you on a scale of 1 to 5 right now? Where do you feel you are, right? And, a lot of people I work with to say, oh, I'm somewhere a 2, or I'm a 3, or I'm a 4. No matter where you are, don't judge yourself. Just ask yourself, how unlimited am I right now with my sharing, and with my earning as a thought leader? And, no matter where you are right now, Celebrate where you are right now. And then ask yourself, where do I want to be in 6 months from now? And thank you for the loves and the likes. I appreciate you, right? I'm here to share with you, and I love to feel you. And again, I'd like to know, what are your numbers, right? Where are you now, and where do you want to be in 6 months from now? On a scale of 1 to 5, how unlimited are you as a thought leader? Okay, so again, when you know your numbers, I hope that where you are today is maybe a 2 or 3 or 4, and I hope that you want to step up. And even if you only step up 1 notch, I'm going to show you today how you become more unlimited with your sharing and your earning as a thought leader. And, again, what happens if you're not unlimited? If you feel like, okay, so Georgia, thank you for sharing. I was at a 3 and I want to be a 5. Yay! And I know you're on a good way to go to 5, right? With your amazing YouTube videos and, you're sharing and posting. Absolutely. Okay. So I know, I think the challenge for a lot of thought leaders is like you is probably not to have a lot of ideas of sharing. It could be really also, how do you turn the many ideas you have into concrete posts and videos and products, and eventually into unlimited earning possibilities, right? So let's talk about that, but let's start and talk about what happens if you're not feeling unlimited. If you're not feeling unlimited, you feel limited. And if you feel limited, probably there's not a lot of self-confidence. And if there's not a lot of self-confidence, you might hold back with sharing your voice in a powerful way, right? And hi, Erica, great to have you as well, okay? And, again, if you don't feel unlimited, you might not understand and embrace the possibility that you, in fact, have an unlimited supply of ideas of what you can share with your audience, with your best potential clients, with your clients. And if you don't embrace that unlimited reservoir of ideas and material to share, if you don't fully embrace that, it means that you're not showing up as much as you could. And if you're not showing up as regularly, or you're not sharing as generously as you could, again, people will not feel you, they will not see you, they will not like and trust you, they will not feel that you have so much to give that they would like to tap into your unlimited reservoir of knowledge and wisdom and experience. And that will keep you limited in the way of what you share, how you turn what you share into products, and eventually into how you make money, right? So again, let's turn it around and let's talk about what happens if you are becoming unlimited. If you are feeling unlimited, it's the opposite of what I just described, right? You feel self-confident, you feel vibrant, you feel abundant, you feel connected, first of all, with yourself at a deeper level. You feel connected with your audience. Things flow through you. You keep sharing generously. People see you again and again and again and again and again and again as you keep showing up regularly, all the time, generously sharing, not holding back. And again, that also means that, people that see something from you, often they wonder, what else can I learn from you? How else can you help me to step up with my life or my business? And again, you wrap your knowledge and wisdom into more and more products, and you give people an opportunity to work with you in a diverse way, and in the specific way that's perfect for the individual, right? And again, if you have like not just 1 or 2 products that you offer and services, you have a range, well, you create multiple sources of income. And I talk about this today on how you can make that happen, okay? So let me ask you as well, right here, as you're here with us today, in what way would you like to be more unlimited? What would you love to have more of as a thought leader? Is it income? Is it self-confidence? Is it ideas of what to share? What does being unlimited as a thought leader mean to you? And what would you like to have more of? Because when I know what you'd like to have more of, okay, then I can address that in this call right here, right now. So what do you want more of? Is it self-confidence, or is it ideas of what to share, or insights on how to share things? Or, how do you package your knowledge into products? Or how do you price these products? Or, how do you create a multiple source of income so you keep making money on a regular, consistent basis? What would you like to have more of? Just type it into the comments, type it into the chat, and I'm happy to address it right here, right now in our precious time together. Okay? So again, if you do, as we said, you will attract clients much more easy because you have a range of products and services. You show up consistently, you share generously, you build a stronger connection with your best audience and your best potential clients. And with your clients, right? You keep giving amazing value, so people stay with you longer and they love to work with you for a longer period of time. And again, that creates an unlimited amount of how much you can earn, right? Okay, so let's talk about how do you do it. And I'd share with you today 4 things, 4 concrete hints and tips, and I call those the 4 I's, okay? The letter I, okay, and I share with you what exactly I mean, because I think that, if you are an unlimited thought leader, you have unlimited insights, you have unlimited information, you have unlimited ideas, and you create an unlimited income. So these are the 4 I's that we want to talk about today, okay? And so let's start with the insights. And I know that outstanding thought leaders, they do one thing. They always observe what's happening around them, right? They take in a lot of information, of course, they read a lot, but it's not only what they take in from the outside, it's also what they get, the insights they gain from inside of them, okay? It's the inner insights. A lot of thought leaders, they just really listen to inner voices. And hi, Deva Priya, it's great to have you as well. Just say hi in the chat, in the comments. Great to have you. So again, outstanding thought leaders, they gather insights all the time. They reflect, they observe. Not only the outside world, but they reflect and they observe what's happening inside of them, right? Like, I don't know, for example, I know a lot of you are like me, you're meditating. But are you going into a meditation just like that and that's perfect in itself? Or are you asking questions? Are you asking questions before you go into the meditation? Or do you meditate with a concrete intention and you say, okay, I'd like to have more insights on that. Or, I'm working on that and can you give me, a next step on that? Or, have a meditation but with an intention. Ask a concrete question up front. So many times, I am in my meditations getting amazing ideas and getting amazing answers to my questions, right? Or if I do a guidance meditation, some of the guided meditations get me to visualize certain things or get me to create a picture of what I want. And that gives me a lot of additional insights. And guess what? These insights is what I weave into my sessions with my clients. I turn them into posts. I mention them in my programs and so on and so on. I weave them into my speeches and so on. Also, simple things like, for example, I don't know if you dream, for example, right? All of us dream, obviously, but the question is, when you wake up in the morning, are you in the moment? The first thing what you can do is say, what did I just dream? And get back the pictures, because if you grab them in the moment when you wake up, you capture the pictures and you capture the message. And you can ask yourself, what's the message in that? Just to give you a concrete example, just last night, for example, just before I woke up, I dream all the time. And I often even get answers. I sometimes go to sleep and I ask a question and I get an answer in a dream. Okay? And sometimes I don't ask, but there's always in dreams, there's always messages. And of course, it's up to you to interpret these messages. So this morning when I woke up, I asked myself, what did I dream? And here's what I dreamt last night. That was my last dream before I woke up this morning. And it was a dream where I was on a tram and I was traveling with friends and we had somehow split up. And I know that my friends were in a tram behind me, but So I stepped out of the tram that I wasn't ahead of them, and I tried to get to the tram behind me, but I missed that one. And I thought, oh my God, now I missed my friends. Oh, what do I do? Shall I? And I knew somehow inside, I knew they would get up on the next station to wait for me. And the thing is, in my dream, I saw taxis, and I thought I could hop on a taxi and just follow them, and I would be with them very fast. And then I held back. I thought, oh, a taxi is too expensive. I should just take the next tram and catch up with them. And guess what? Then there I was at the station, and I was just waiting and waiting and waiting for the next tram, and it wasn't coming. And I thought like, I should have taken a taxi. Okay. And then my dream ended. And you might say, Monique, what are you talking about, in your dreams, about your dreams? What does that have to do with me as a speaker and thought leader? I come to that in a second. But when I woke up right after, I woke up, I remembered the dream, and I asked myself, what does that dream mean? And what I realized is the dream means to me that sometimes we can have it easy and we make it hard on ourselves. And because we procrastinate, we know there's people waiting for us, but we are procrastinating. And because we are procrastinating, we are not catching up. We are not connecting with the people that need us, that are waiting for us, that want to connect with us. So when I woke up this morning, I thought like, what is one thing I've been procrastinating? And I realized that, in 2019, I started to run events. In May 19, I thought like, I would like to run events again. And then I ran several events in London and in Paris and in Vienna and in New York and, in other places. And I realized that I love to run events. And some of these events that I was running, and I know Deva Priya, you were one of these events with us, and some of you were, we ran a beautiful event in London where I wasn't the only speaker, but I opened up stage time opportunities to others. And we had the most amazing event, right, Deva Priya? I know you remember the amazing event we had the day before the Women Economic Forum, right? Maybe you can put something into the post and say how amazing it was if you enjoyed, but I know you enjoyed it very much. And you were one of our amazing speakers on branding, right? So, and I thought, like, you know what? I haven't run an event since late 2019 like that. Why don't I start doing it online? And it's great to have you, Christella, and others, everyone that joined us recently. And I wanted to know from you, if you'd run again an online event at that, we called it the Success Secrets Night with, a range of speakers. If you would start running these events online again, would you like to be on this event, taking in insights from amazing speakers from all over the globe? And would you like to be a speaker on one of these events with us? Okay, please put it into the comments, because again, we would, invite you then to be part of these events going forward again. But why do I share that with you? Again, coming back to what I was sharing earlier, outstanding thought leaders have unlimited insights. Insights that come from within themselves by reflecting, by observing what's happening in their life, what's happening, what message do they get from meditation, from their dreams and so on. And they also observe, what is happening to the lives of their clients and their business of their clients, and what is happening, to the lives of their friends. And again, all these insights become material for your speeches, for your programs, for your courses, for your books, for, whatever else you're running, okay, as a thought leader. So again, let us know, what insights are you actively observing? Insights? Are you actively, observing what's happening in the lives of your clients and others? And you turn that into speech material, into material for your programs and your products? Are you doing that right now? I'd like to know. Okay, so the first thing is, thought leaders have unlimited insights because they come from within, and whatever comes from within is unlimited, right? Okay, and also, because of these insights, they are having an unlimited information. Okay, and it's coming from observation, from reflection, but it's also coming from learning and growing. Outstanding thought leaders keep learning and growing all the time. And I'm asking you right now, do you have something like a learning list? Have you written down like, what are the things you need to learn next? If you say, I'd like to bring my speaking and my business to a next level, what would you need to learn more of to be able to make that happen, to be able to achieve that, to be able to experience what you want to experience? Okay, do you have a learning list? What is on your learning list? Share it in the comments. What is on your learning list? Okay, could be like a learning list. Like on my side, I definitely want to learn even more about, marketing. Okay, I'd like to learn. There's so many things I'd like to learn more about. I'd like to learn more about investment. I'd like to learn more about so many different things. So what is on your learning list? And if you don't have one, why don't you create one and say, okay, this year I want to learn more about these 1, 2, 3, or 5 things, right? And also, do you have like a book reading list? Do you say, okay, these are the next 5 or 10 books I want to read? Okay, I have that. I mapped that out for my whole year. And I have to admit, hand on heart, I'm already a little bit behind my reading list, but I've already started and read some amazing books in the meantime. So do you have a learning and a reading list, right? And, again, whatever book you read, there's a lot of additional insights, and you start applying them in your business. You get new experiences, you develop new methods. Are you sharing that in a generous way, right? And again, when you have an unlimited amount of information from your reflection, from your insights, but also from your learning and growing, that will in itself then lead to you having an unlimited supply of ideas of what to share next. On our Visibility Acceleration program right now, we are talking right now in February, we really worked with the team on more regularly sharing their insights, their information, their experiences, their ideas, right? And again, last time we spoke about you having an editorial calendar and you creating something like an idea library. So whenever you read a book, whenever you watch a video, whenever you learn something new, are you putting these things onto your, visibility idea library? Okay, so again, it's a library that contains information, ideas of what do you want to write your next posts on? What do you want to create your next videos on? What are these topics? What are you learning? Okay, again, add a few things that you learned recently from the last book you read, or from some of the inspiring videos that you watched. Add some of these ideas onto your sharing and your visibility idea and your posting idea library. Okay, and then again, it's not only about you having unlimited ideas on what to share next. You also want to make sure that you turn that into an unlimited earning. You turn that into additional products, into additional services that you can add to your range of income sources, right? Because again, thought leaders, outstanding thought leaders, they don't only get paid by speaking, okay? There's very few speakers that make exclusively their income from speaking in today's time. And okay, so, a lot of them say also like, I'm also saying as a speaker, I don't only want to inspire people in the moment. I rather like to get them through a transformational journey so they become more. They become greater, experts in their field. They're becoming greater people and role models and thought leaders. And again, the question is also one of my great friends, and he is one of the World Championship winners of public speaking. He's saying, hey, don't create a speech. Create a process to get people from A to B, from where they are to where they want to be, and make that your speech, right? Okay, so again, are you taking your ideas and your information, or are you sharing that generously? Is one question. Okay, and then, also, are you then taking that and you package it into additional products and services so you again expand your income? Okay, so every new product, every new thing that you're creating, you're making additional money with on a consistent basis, hopefully, some of these things. And what could these things be? Again, all the ideas you share, okay, become blog posts. Several blog posts can become articles or newsletters, okay? Several newsletters or articles can become an ebook. Several ebooks can become a book, right? Or the content from that could, and by the way, a book is not only something to read, it could also be something that you then speak out, so it becomes an audiobook. One of my friends is doing just that. He helps people turn their books into audiobooks, right? And he's making very good money with that. So again, also think about, can you turn it into a little video series? Okay, some of them you might share generously for free, some of them you might charge for, right? And again, several video series might become a course. Maybe then once you have a course, you can expand to make it a program. Okay, so you might have several 4-week courses that can become a 3 or 6 or 12-month program. And it all just starts with you sharing your insights on a consistent, regular basis in an unlimited way. Okay, and again, take the ideas that come to you and the information you gather, okay, and turn it into something to share and something to sell. Okay, so this is how you really generate additional sources of income. And like one of our clients that I work with, he's Sam, we love you and celebrate you. He just is running an amazing podcast. And just last year in November, he turned several podcast episodes into a book that became a bestseller in several countries on day one, right away, which was amazing. So you see, that is the power of you gathering unlimited insights, keep evolving, growing, observing, but also learning and growing, gather additional information, turn that information into ideas to share and ideas to turn them into concrete products and services so that you eventually create an unlimited source of income. It's not something you do overnight, but it's something that if you keep doing it regularly, consistently, it will definitely pave the path to freedom for you. It will definitely help you to be watched and observed and followed by more and more people. And more of them will love to work with you, will be happy to invest time and money learning from you so that you can help them step up in a greater way. Okay, so again, let's summarize. Unlimited thought leaders, okay, they gather unlimited insights by looking inside. And then again, all these insights, observations you put onto your idea library. Okay, so from these insights and from the learning and growing, the additional information they gather, they package that and they have unlimited ideas of what to share and what to package so that they have more to sell and they have a broader product portfolio over time. And again, that will, allow you and enable you to really create a multiple stream of income, and it will make you unlimited in your earning. Okay. So let me ask you also, like from being here with us today, what is one idea that you're picking up, from all the ideas that I shared? And as you know, I like you to be inspired. I like you to take away concrete ideas, but I also love to see you taking concrete action on one thing. So what is one thing you will start doing? Are you starting going more inside and gathering insights inside that you can share as a thought leader? Because that again makes you authentic, that makes you unique, because no one else can share these insights and stories in the way you can. Okay. And then, or are you thinking about, what, I like the idea of creating a learning list or a reading list. I'm going to do that. And by the way, a learning list or reading list, each one point on those and the list as a whole is something you can share with your audience. So you have, again, additional insights and information on what to share and additional material to share in a post, in a video, and in other ways. Okay. Or are you saying, I love the idea of creating an idea library. That is something new for me. I'm going to pick that up. I'm going to take action on that. And also, are there, from what we discussed today, are there some things that you're going to pick up and you package it and you say, oh, this is something I'm going to start creating next, so I make more money in a greater way and I tap into the opportunity of creating an unlimited income and earning? So which of these ideas speak with you most? And I'm just going to check in with you here also on my screen to see, like, what are your preferred insights and ideas? Because as you know, it's not only about you getting inspired, it's really about you picking up one point and taking action on one point, so that again, your impact grows, your influence grows, and you make more money along the way as well. Okay, so as you know, but let me quickly check, which of these ideas is it that you want to pick up? Okay, which speaks to you most? I'd like to know. Okay, so like for example, Georgia, as you said earlier, right? You said, I'm at a 3 of being an unlimited thought leader and I want to become a 5. Okay, which of these ideas will help you to become a 5? Okay, share that with us. And you know, all of you also, when you're watching this afterwards, just in the comments, put in #replay and let us know, like, what is the one idea that you are taking away from our conversation today? Okay, and you know, as you know, also, I would like to make you aware that as of March, we are doing something amazing. We bring our HeartPowered Business Circle together with our Pro Speakers membership, and we're going to launch the Thought Leader Circle as of next Monday, 1st of March, next Monday. We're going to open the curtains and we're going to open doors and we're going to celebrate with you the launch of our Thought Leader Circle. And on that Thought Leader Circle, we're going to run 3 sessions with you every month. The first session is your Business Booster session, where we really help you to make client attraction much more easy. So we love you month by month to attract at least one new high-paying client. Imagine you could attract one new high-paying client every month. You know, so again, over month, the number of your clients would grow and you would make more money and more impact over time. Okay, so the first session every month is a Business Booster session, where we get you to really pick up ideas and hints and concrete action on how you can connect with more of your best clients and how you make sure they start working with you. Okay, and the second session every month is what we call the Speaking Booster session, where we really make sure that you get onto more stages, you get clearer on your message, you get booked more, you speak more, and you're paid more directly and indirectly as a speaker. Okay, so that is the second section every month. Imagine every month you would open up one stage time opportunity that would attract a few new clients and that would get you even more visible regularly. Okay, especially in the current times where you can speak all over the world to people where you would normally never speak, right? What if you could boost your speaking in this way? And the third session every month is something that a lot of people tell us that is missing. We get you to practice your business speeches. We get you to practice your elevator pitch, your sales conversation, you know, your video material and everything else, so that you trigger more interest, that your message lands more and resonates more with the right people, and you turn your one-way communication into a dialogue, and you engage more people so they know, like, and trust you more, and they love to work with you, you know, soon. Okay, so these are 3 power sessions every month. The Business Booster session to attract more clients every month, you know, the Speaking Booster session to really get you onto more stages in a paid way, and the Business Speech Practice session, where you can actually practice your speeches so that you are out there and you're shining more and you're making a bigger impact and you earn more with your speeches as well. Okay, and I love what you're saying here, Georgia. I love that you're taking action. You say, I'll create a reading list. I'd love to start practicing. Thank you. Great. Okay, so pick that up, that one hint. If you just turn that into action, let us know how it's going. You know, afterwards, put it into the chat here. We'd like to know how that is helping you and serving you. Okay, and you know, again, as I said, the Thought Leader Circle with its 3 sessions every month. If you want to know more about it, put into the comments, I'm interested, or reach out to us. You know, directly, and you know, either direct message me on Facebook, or you know, you could also always send us an email at hello@heartpoweredbusiness.com. And again, that way we are happy to have a conversation with you and tell you more about how you can become the outstanding thought leader that you want to be with our support. Okay, so again, you know, as you know, next Thursday we are back with another Inspiring Thought Thursday session, and we will talk about, you know, in the word courageous, there's one letter left, and that is the S at the end. And the S is a really powerful one, because we're going to talk about how you build systems around being a thought leader. How do you build systems around this? How do you create more solid processes and systems in a team around, you being a thought leader? Because a lot of thought leaders are solopreneurs, and if you're a solopreneur and you need to do everything yourself, you cannot do what you love doing most all the time, which is being out there and inspiring your amazing audience. So how do you build more systems around what you do so you can do more of what you love doing most? And that way you get much more visible, and that way you have so much more fun being a thought leader and running and growing your business. And it will really also help you to boost your income and your impact in the greatest way. So that's what we're going to talk about next time. How do you build powerful systems? And again, as I said, if you watch the replay afterwards, say #replay in the comments. You'd like to know that you've been watching it, and share with us what is the one hint you're taking away from this conversation today. And we look forward to seeing you next Thursday again on another episode of our Inspiring Thought Thursday. And until then, have a fabulous week. And again, if you want to know more about our Thought Leader Circle, connect with us, let us know, and we're here to share whatever you want to know. But again, what I love to see is that you attract more clients, you're more visible on more stages, you make more money this way, and you make a bigger impact as a result of that. Okay, so have a fabulous week. Speak up, scale up, impact the world in a greater way, and we are in touch with you in our HeartPowered Global Nation. See you soon. Until then, all the best. Bye for now.